Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. I'm so happy you're here today. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And today I'm using the Dreamy Way Lenormand deck for your choice card. So today you have the house is group 1, the heart is group 2, birds is group 3, and the tree is group 4. So take a moment, see which energy is calling to you today, and your reading will be below. Check the timestamp, and as always, listen to as many as you want to. There are no rules, just have fun, sit back, get comfy, get cozy. I'll see you in a minute. Hey, number 1, let's get started with your reading today. You chose the house, and I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you from the Lenormand deck. You also have the mountain and ooh, lilies. I love it. Okay, so right at the center of your reading, you have the mountain. And the mountain is a representation of some sort of block, some sort of obstacle to overcome. Okay, but what I really love is that we're ending with the lilies. And the lilies is all about you know, kind of purity of heart, right? So the lilies are very spiritual cards, flowers. They represent harmony and purity and virtue. They can also represent something regal, right? Someone who's mature, somebody who is traditional, somebody who has a lot of wisdom. So it feels like what's coming next in love is a connection with someone who has all those qualities, but there's a little bit of some sort of obstacle or block to get through. And it seems as if this is in the present, okay? Because if I'm looking at past, present, future, the mountain is right there in the center. The house is about stability, security, comfort, structure. You know, you see the smoke rising up the chimney from the card, suggesting that someone's home, tending to the hearth, providing warmth to their family. Just, you know, it's a home that protects you. It means that you need structure and boundaries in your life. So I feel like maybe there's something about you needing to like overcome your own sort of blocks, because you know, you notice in the card the person's inside, they're comfy, they're cozy, the doors are closed, there's a fire going. It's like they're not going anywhere. Okay, so I feel like this is a message about needing to step out a little bit. But let's see what the right away, 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what the tarot has for you. The Empress, beautiful. That's definitely a card of comfort, home, fertility, tending to, nurturing, caring for. Ooh, 4 of Wands. See, I knew it. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck. This is the overall energy, and that's what I was talking about, that moon card. That's the block. So the moon for you is really about fears. Okay, so it's overcoming fears. It's worrying about the past or worrying that things aren't going to work out. But what I see here for you is something really positive. The 7 of Pentacles is you taking a break, taking a step back and evaluating where you are. That can be that house, stability, security, like, hey, is this what I want? Is this where I want to be? You know, it's like looking at all that you've done and saying, okay, do I have enough to do more? Do I have enough to do something else? Right at the center is that Empress. So some of you may be wanting to have children if you don't yet, or maybe focused on material comfort and not as concerned about relationship energy. But this really shows you stepping into your own authority in some way. I feel like you have some sort of decision coming up about money, about finances, that is leading you to this connection. What I love is you have the 4 of Wands. as your final card here, which is the 1111 card, and it's the celebration card. Now we have two people celebrating, and there's a house in the background. This is about getting out, right? So you started with the house, you started with the home, then you have something to celebrate. The combination of the Four of Wands with lilies, for me, connects to an engagement, a wedding, some sort of party. There could be you know, an event coming up that's going to connect you with love if you're completely single. If you're in a relationship, this can be a message about you overcoming obstacles to really move towards a place where you're happier, okay? And that can lead you to engagement, to marriage, to some sort of celebration, like, yay, we did it. I love lilies with the Four of Wands. It definitely gives me wedding vibe. I'm gonna roll the astro dice real quick. I just wanted to see. So we have the North Node, 4th house, Taurus. Ha! Okay, the 4th house is home. In astrology, is your home, where you live, your security, your roots. So there is something about that that's really important for you. The North Node, of course, is stretching yourself. It's about going towards things that are uncomfortable, and the moon is really similar to that in that it's overcoming fears, okay, and doing it anyway. Taurus connects here to that sense of finance and security. So there is, and also, ooh, I'm forgetting, and it's right underneath, and to the Empress card. The Empress card is connected to the signs Libra and Taurus because she's ruled by Venus, the planet of love. And the Empress is all about love. She's all about, you know, her family. She's about her children. She's about comfort and beautiful things. She likes to make things nice. And she is definitely highlighted today in today's reading for you. So either you are in the process of really figuring out what that is, stepping outside your comfort zone, really going for it, if you're completely single, or it can mean that you are focused on that with your partner. And I think that things are going to go well. Whatever the obstacle represented by the mountain here in the center, you're overcoming it. We're ending with this. It's so interesting. Look, I didn't even point this out. You ended with the Four of Wands. You started with the house. That's what you chose, the 4 card. Here's the last card, a 4, which is about stability, security. It's also the Emperor's card. So the Empress, her mate, is the Emperor. So it's really interesting because you're moving towards that, okay? You know, you should really trust your intuition. And you got the 4 dice, okay? So 4, your home is really featured here, where you feel secure. You know, also that sense of financial support with Taurus energy and the Pentacles here. And the Taurus of the Empress. So, wow, this was really on for you because you were drawn to that 4. You chose that card, and then we just pulled these. So that was you intuitively knowing this was your reading. So I hope that this serves, besides giving you some insight, also helps you trust your intuition, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to encourage you to believe in yourself, trust in the process and divine timing, and have faith, okay? And have faith, and most of all, in yourself. So this reading should really do that for you. This is really beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to pull you a message from my love oracle, the Aphrodite love. Ooh, right away. Look at that. Magic belt, Aphrodite's power, strength, attraction, powerful, sexy. Number 6, you are irresistible to them. That's the Empress and Emperor energy coming through, right? And the Empress is really in her power. And that's what Aphrodite's belt represents. That's her power of attraction. Candle, Aphrodite's flame, hot, focus, clarity, drive, number 51. Focus on what you want now. And isn't it interesting, 51 is a 6 card number. You also got the 6 card. 6 in the tarot is the Lovers. So yeah, if you're single, this reading is really showing something really positive. It does involve you stepping out of your comfort zone, reevaluating maybe where you're at, what you want, and really going for it, because there's something to celebrate coming soon. Okay, let's get one more from the Aphrodite. Pearl. Aphrodite's gemstone, round, soft, protective, surprise. 46. See, we still even got another 6. You may be overlooking something beautiful. Ooh, okay. So maybe your fears are keeping you from seeing something, some potential. You know, maybe they're stopping you in some way. The pearl is a message of that beautiful energy of a surprise inside an oyster, like, ooh, you know, you don't expect it. So there's an element of unexpected energy here. Okay, so I'm going to pull you some charms. Let's do a mini charm reading today. Ooh, Libra, I see you. I see the scales. There's the Empress energy. Okay, something about balance connected to Libra as well for some of you. This is about hard work and perfectionism. So that can be back to that idea of job, money, the way that you're earning income. The leaf for me is a message about fall, but also about letting go. I think it's back again to letting go of those fears. You have that beautiful energy of the dove, the peace. There's also an indication here sometimes for travel with that, with the bird. And you have the little dog. This dog is loyal. This is a best friend energy. This could also mean somebody coming in has a dog, or there's a connection there for you. Wow, that was so fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free. Hit the notification bell once you subscribe, and check out my link here and down in the description for my shop. I am sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hi, and welcome in for your reading today about what's coming next in love, and you chose the heart, and the heart is obviously about love. It's about being really open. There's an innocent quality to this card and to the meaning with it. This is from the Dreaming Way, Lenormand, and I'm going to pull you 2 more, and we're going to see what's coming up and a general way, and then work into the specifics with the tarot. Ooh, I love it. Stars right at the center. Beautiful. And letter. Okay, interesting. So the way that I am looking at your reading kind of generally is past, present, future, kind of like maybe what it is you're looking for, or things that kind of connect with you because you chose the first card. And as I said, with heart, it's all about love, it's about passion, it's about affection. This is about someone feeling deeply, somebody who's very generous. And this is really somebody that puts their heart in everything they do. So I'm feeling that energy from you. And it's interesting because the heart card can relate to romantic love and partners, but it can also be about friends and family members. And I'm feeling that energy for some of you as well. Yeah, this is just really giving me this beautiful energy, this open heart. Now, at the center, ooh, right now we have stars, and the stars are all about success, reaching for something, right? This is your highest aspirations. It's like you daring to believe in a happy ending, or the universe is encouraging you to explore new paths, to trusting what fate has for you, and that there are amazing things in store. So I feel like that's where you're at in this moment, which is so beautiful. This is really a card of abundance, and it's really like showing you reaching for the stars, showing you stretching, showing you, you know, really like making your dreams come true. It's about inspiration. It's about illumination. It's also about being optimistic and excited. So I feel like something, you know, in the near present, either now or in the near future, is really going to get you excited. And it's connected to this letter, which is a message, a greeting, some information. It could be a document, it could be news, it could be an announcement. Yeah, it's like if you take a look at this, you see that it's like old-fashioned letter, snail mail. We don't really have this anymore, but this can be, you know, a text, a DM, you know, an email. And it's some sort of written communication, some sort of information between two people, okay? So maybe something really that you've been waiting for, something that you've been hoping for, some sort of contract, a report, a certificate, something is coming through that's going to make you excited. Now, this is a love reading, so this can be connected to some sort of invitation, somebody reaching out, some sort of message, some sort of, you know, invite, somebody wanting to, you know, get together, okay? It could be that you have some sort of event coming up that's going to bring in some love energy if you're completely single. And if you're in a relationship, I just think that you're getting good news, okay? Maybe you're sending out wedding invitations in the future, you know? Something like that. Okay, let's dig a little deeper with the tarot. This is very exciting. Ooh, 8 of Wands. I love it. Lots of action. Very busy, okay? This can also show that maybe in the past or in the recent past, you've dated a lot or you've traveled a lot. You've had a lot of exciting, like, projects, things happening. You have the Ace of Swords, big change. Swords are also about communication. So there's the connection to some sort of epiphany, some sort of aha moment, some new offer, some new beginning, something that's going to give you a lot of clarity. If you've been waiting, like, here's an example. If you've been waiting to hear from someone that you really like, or you've been, you know, you want to hear from, or you want an invitation from, it's like getting that news, okay? I feel like the 5 of Cups reversed is really interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot about new energy here. We've got 2 aces. 5 of Cups reversed is kind of interesting because you can see that that person, you know, the 5 of Cups is a sorrow card. But what I always say about the 5 of Cups is it's a 2 of Cups hiding, okay? It's like this subtle 2 of Cups, because generally, and not in this one, but in most depictions, there's 3 cups turned over and there's 2 in the back. In this one, there's 4 cups to the side, 1 cup in the hand. So that's kind of interesting. Is this somebody from the past? We're gonna have to pull another card on that, because the 4 of Cups would be like waiting also to hear from something, and then that new offer of love is that Ace of Cups, which definitely connects back to the heart. But when it's reversed, it could say that, you know, maybe there's something that from the past that you can't change, somebody that you have to forgive, or maybe you have to forgive yourself for something. So this is about you letting go of something. I feel like there is some sort of clarity coming, some sort of invitation, something positive when it comes to love, because we have all of this new fresh starts, new energies, opportunities. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the opportunity to build something long-term. It's again a card of abundance, just as the stars is a card of abundance. And it's about prosperity, it's about an opportunity. There's some sort of opportunity, an invitation, something coming for you, a new project, maybe with money, finances. Just this is saying this is what's coming, good fortune, okay? You've put a lot of things in the air, you're finally getting clarity, you're letting go, you're hearing from someone, you're moving forward. I mean, it's all good. Let's see, is there any final word here for you, final piece of advice? Ooh, 9 of Cups. Cups. Yes, somebody's going to be very, very happy coming up soon. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. The Nine of Cups also tells us that whatever your heart's desire is, whatever your wish is, whatever the stars represent with that heart, with things that you've been wanting, putting out into the universe, whether it's dating online and going on the apps and wanting to meet someone, or being in a connection and wanting it to take a step further and build something long term, or if you're hearing from somebody that you really wanted to, the wish card is showing it's so close. Nines are all about being almost there, and cups are months. So this can be a matter of months. Whatever that wish is, you're going to get clarity about. You know, the Ace of Swords always indicates a shift, a change is coming too. This is a big change for you. Okay, now from the Aphrodite Oracle, my deck, Rabbit, Aphrodite's animals, spring, new beginning, fertility, growth, a new cycle, new, with two aces, a new love cycle is coming for you. Let's see what else Aphrodite has to say. Ooh, Hephaestus, Aphrodite's husband, past life, ex, karmic, 7. Love is coming back. Alrighty, for some of you, that is a message connected to the Five of Cups here. Not for everybody, but for some, if that resonates. Aphrodite, you got my card. Love goddess, love, powerful, divine, feminine, connection. Number 25, you are a goddess. Yes. You have some really good energy coming up. It looks like you have a fresh start if you want one with someone. And it also looks like if you are completely single, this is a new love cycle and that wish is coming true. Okay, you have first house, Gemini, North Node. The North Node is that karma. Okay, that's a sign of karma. The first house, is that first or 7? Oh, that's 7, which is this card. This is an important card. And Gemini, okay? Gemini is all about communication. The Ace of Swords is, and so is the envelope. So, ooh, big message from a Gemini. Possible ex. Wow. I'm also hearing possibly Virgo energy for some of you. Let's do a mini charm reading and see what we get. Ooh, okay. Aquarius. Okay, and that's interesting because look what Aquarius has. Can you see that? A star, because it is connected to the star card, and you have the star. Okay, there's the heart, which was what you chose. Oh my God, trust your intuition. Love, love, love. Leaf, letting go. Sorrow, forgiveness. The princess. Wow. Being treated like a princess, feeling like royalty. That can also be someone with a lot of money. There's another star. Wow, the moon and the star. That wish is coming. You got the wish card and you got the stars. So, and the carrot with the rabbit. It's like something you want, you're gonna get. That's what's coming. I mean, it's really clear in your reading today. I hope you trust your intuition, because in the charms you got not only the stars, but that heart that you started with. So I love that, because I want to encourage you to trust your own intuition above all else, because we all have these gifts. We just have to work on them. Okay, so that's your reading for today. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. They're free, they're easy. Use this button up here. Hopefully I put one, and if not, check the description box for my shop where you're going to find all kinds of beautiful trinkets and treasures, cosmically inspired and hand selected by me. So check it all out. I am sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 3, you started with the birds. That card drew you in. And the birds card is all about communication, information. Sometimes it can be about gossip. Sometimes it can be about lessons, because we have a mama bird and baby bird, and she's carrying that little baby's on her. She's got it tied the little house around her neck. So it can also be about some sort of movement, change. But it's in large part about communication, about getting some sort of information. You know, like the gossip part of it is sort of the lower vibration, but we will see what comes through for you with the rest of your reading. But on the positive side, the birds indicate some sort of valuable advice, some sort of wise counsel, right? The mother bird could be telling the little babies some important lessons. So there is some sort of message. So keep your eyes open to the signs and symbols around you. That's a big part of that card's message. So let's get you 2 more. And this is the Dreamy Way, Lenormand. Ooh, the Moon card. I love that. That is a card of alchemy. That's a wish card in this deck. It's a little different than the traditional tarot, okay? You've got 2 together. Now this is interesting because this is about friendship, loyalty. This is about people taking things from you, stealing your spark in some ways. Okay, so the Moon. The Moon is connected to mystical matters, to inspiration. We look up at the moon and we kind of dream, we imagine. It's got that sort of fantasy element to it. The moon is really about dreams. It's about making magic happen. That's why it's like the little rabbit is sitting there sort of making magic in their little pot there. It can also be connected to intuition and to inspirations. So now let's take a look at the next card because this ties together. The dog. The dog is about friendship. It's about loyalty. It's about a companion. You know, it's somebody who has your back. Somebody that, you know, it's like has a special bond. The mice coming together with that is my only concern. So what the mice is about theft. It's about destruction. It's about something draining your time and energy. It could be it's somebody at work who's taking credit for your ideas. It could be that a friend or friends are undermining you in some way. So that's what I feel like. I feel like there's some sort of gossip around you or around your situation coming up when it comes to love. So you just want to pay attention to that. We're going to pull more cards to get details and see exactly what we can pull out of this message for you. But yeah, with the gossip card of the birds and then the mice, it's like, don't let people steal your magic or thunder when it comes to a relationship. 8 of Pentacles reversed. That's the self. That's the mastery card. That's, you know, learning a skill. That's putting in the work, putting in the effort. Ooh, Hermit and 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the success card, and it is reversed, and it's with the Hermit. So it's like working on something behind the scenes, but this is what you want to watch out for. Okay. Let's keep going, and then I'll tell you what's coming through. One more. Two of Swords, making a choice. Also, notice the blindfold there. She doesn't see what's going on. Okay. Let's start with the 8 of Pentacles. That's interesting because it's underneath the birds, kind of. And this is, you know, the 8 of Pentacles is really a card, like I said, of mastery, of learning a skill, working hard to improve something, a project, a hobby, something that you've been working on. When it's reversed, it's like there's something delaying your progress. It could be self-doubt. It's about needing to take a step back. I feel like you've done some work to focus on yourself, to improve yourself with the Hermit here, because the Hermit steps back in order to listen to within. They have all the knowledge of the universe in the star inside their lantern, and they're coming out to share the information. With the Six of Wands reversed, there's like something delaying your progress with love, and I think it's connected to a friend, well, I'm gonna not, I guess you could say they're a friend, but when the mice comes out with the friend card, it makes me think there's someone around you, or there will be someone around you you have to watch out for in this situation, okay? The Six of Wands is a success card, and when it's reversed, it's being discouraged because you're not getting recognition, you're not getting what you want. The Six of Wands is still there. You've got it under the Magic card. So you do have this, it's also a 6. You do have the energy of success, of love. Look, riding on your horse. Here it is. I'm getting everything I want. I'm manifesting my dreams. This is giving me magician energy for you. But I feel like you're manifesting your dreams. You're manifesting a relationship. There's some sort of gossip, or there's something taking away from your ability to move forward and manifest this connection, okay? And you're going to have a choice coming up. The Two of Swords is a choice, and you need to step back. You need to weigh your options. The blindfold says to me that you're confused, that you don't see this mice situation. So take your time. Don't make any decisions quickly when it comes to relationships, okay? Because there's something that needs to come up and to the surface, and it's connected to the mice energy, okay? Don't know what it is, because it's going to be different for everyone. This is the general reading. You need a personal reading for that. So I do see, though, the beautiful success right at the center. It's like right there. It's right at your fingertips. Don't let anyone pull it out, of your hand. This relationship, like if people are talking or they have something to say, that kind of thing, okay? But it could be a decision of, am I going to listen to what they say? Am I going to listen to this gossip? Or am I going to go with my own hermit wisdom? And I would say go with your own wisdom. Trust your intuition. Okay, so I'm going to pull you some cards from, let me give these a quick shuffle. The Aphrodite Love Oracle, which is my deck. Mint. Aphrodite's herb, fresh, calming, tingle, healthy. Get ready for the kiss of a lifetime. Ooh, so there's something really attractive here. Friday, Aphrodite's day, relaxed date night, dancing bar, number 40. You'll have the best first date. Oh my gosh, this is great. And sea mist, Aphrodite's perfume, water, movement, changes, surprise. Your love life is changing. Wow. And remember, the Hermit is a 9 card, and 9s are messages of encouragement to keep going, that you're very, very close. Okay? So you're close to manifesting. You're close to the success. Don't let naysayers stop you. Okay, you have 4th house Mercury, Pisces. That's communication. That is fuzzy. Pisces, hidden things, water. Surprise. 4th house is home, family, roots. Could be a connection there for you. Okay. Let's do a mini charm reading and see what the charms have to say about this. Ooh, little tropical tree, little palm trees. Now, isn't that cute? It's like a mommy palm tree and a baby. So there could be something about a trip, something about California, Florida, places, Caribbean, where there are palm trees. This is also about being flexible, moving with the wind. Palm trees bend, they don't break. Leaf, something letting go. Ooh, love across the world. So this can be a connection where there's some distance. I heart softball. Okay, somebody who could be a sports person, a connection to sports. Rocking chair. Ooh, so this could be a connection to babies, to children, to moms. Dragonfly is focusing on the symbols and signs of the universe. Pay attention, which is another one of your messages today in the cards you're reading, was pay attention. Ooh, work. With the 8 of Pentacles, this is the work shoe. This is about putting in the work. Don't give up. You also have believe in love. Yes, believe, believe, believe. That's why you got that beautiful moon card. That's why you have the Six of Wands, because you're so close. Don't give up. The Star card, which is the card of healing, card of friendship, Aquarius energy, groups, and you have the friend card. And the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is a celebration. It can also be a connection to family. Again, there could be a family component here. So pay attention, see who's really on your side, trust your intuition. Okay, that is your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free. They help my channel, and they keep bringing me back, bringing more content. Also, check out my Shop My site. There should be a link up there. If not, check the description box where I have all kinds of cosmic trinkets and treasures, things that you might enjoy. I am sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 3, let's get started with your reading. You were drawn to the tree, and the tree is from the Dreamy Way Lenormand deck. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards from that deck, and then we're going to get started. These are going to give me a general idea about what's going on with you, what's coming next in love. Okay, we have the Tower. Don't fear that card because it's different in this deck. It has a different meaning than it does in the traditional. Okay, and bouquet. Ooh, okay, I'm loving it. Look at all the greens and blues here, which are a connection to the throat chakra, to speaking, and to the heart, to love. Okay, let's start with the tree. The tree, of course, is a card about stability, security, growing. Like, think about it like a family tree. It's lush, it's vital. It shows, it's not like a bare tree, it's showing health and vitality. It's has deep roots because it's showing that it's so strong, and that's that connection to earth, that connection to having long-term like growth, something that starts out as a little seed and then grows into something really strong. It's about nurturing ourselves and our relationships. The tree also references longevity, the cycles of life, stability, well-being, fertility, all of those things. You know, I think about it as a lot about family too. So right next door, we have the Tower. And like I said, the Tower is different in this deck. The Tower represents bureaucracy and authority and hierarchy and institutions. It's like, it's like the corporate ladder, working your way up the corporate ladder. So it's about reaching for the sky, right? Wanting to move up, having high aspirations. It can be somebody who wants to get more status and more recognition, okay? It can be about someone in a powerful position even. It could be connected to a boss, to work. There can be a love energy around a corporate situation, okay? So then we move to bouquet. And I love bouquet because bouquet is about affection. It's about sincerity. It's a gift. Think about somebody bringing you flowers. So it's a gesture of affection, and it's a happy card. It's a content card. It's a sweet thing, right? It's about somebody really caring, someone showing you that they care. It's an act of love, right? It's someone's love language is gift giving. You know, this is their love language. So I feel like love is coming, or some sort of affection, some sort of gift is coming through a work, corporate, boss environment, okay? But let's see what comes through, because we're going to dig in with the tarot to get some details about this. Judgment. King of Swords reversed. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't love the King of Swords reversed. Hopefully this is someone from the past. Ooh, yes. I told you I didn't like him. Here he is, the Devil card. Gotta watch out for this. Yeah. Okay, we have our reading, and I'm glad we have something better coming. Here's what I am seeing. Okay, let's start over here with the Judgment card. This is kind of interesting. This reading, I didn't see this coming. This is an interesting one. I can't wait to hear your comments below, so please write them and let me know what you think, or what your connections are. I'll be very curious with this one. Judgment is a time, right, to explore something from your past that might not have been resolved. And as you forgive yourself or someone else, you start to move forward. There are flowers, if you'll notice here, in the angel's trumpet, and that indicates the rebirth, the growth that's waiting to happen, which is also represented by not only the bouquet, but the Ace of Wands. There's definitely a negative, manipulative, powerful person that you might be having some sort of either recurrence, like someone coming back, someone reaching out, or that you're dealing with right now. Could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, somebody who has a lot of power and misuses it, who's manipulative. I don't like this energy at all. The King of Swords reversed with the Devil, not loving it. Okay, this could be someone that just really wants to, only cares about, you know, working their way up the ladder, doesn't care about feelings. This is not a feeling person. And so they're manipulative. The Lovers reversed is the end of a partnership. So I feel like for some of you, you could be quitting a job, moving away from a really manipulative, controlling, nasty boss. Some of you could have somebody who is inappropriate at work, who you're, you know, moving away from, or it could be an ex, you know. The Devil is secrets too. And it's about breaking free from whatever those secrets are. So you're the one in control of your life. You hold the power to change it. Release any attachments or addictive behaviors that you know aren't good for you. So that's what's happening right now in this moment. But what's coming in is a new way to go, a new opportunity. But you have to end that old way. Okay? So you do have the beautiful bouquet coming, and you have the Ace of Wands, which is that new opportunity. So when this new opportunity comes, it could come in the form of an offer, a job offer. There seems to be a connection to work here, possibly, to money, to finance, to creativity, to travel. But it's a start of a new project, something you've been dreaming about, something if you plant the seeds now, it's going to grow into this. Okay, you hold the power of the Ace of Wands in your hand. This stuff isn't in your hand. Let go of it. You have a beautiful opportunity coming, and that is where love is coming from, right? Where you are here with this situation, that's not taking you to this new energy. It's keeping you stuck here. So you want this. And in order to get this beautiful, you know, healthy tree, you have to cut away some of the negativity. Yeah, that's what I see. It's really a time for you to cut away something or someone that's very negative. But you do have this beautiful opportunity coming. Okay, Aphrodite has blue. Aphrodite's color, ocean, sky, eyes, dress. Number 50, show your true colors, which is a 5. Be yourself. Haha, there it is. Betrayal, Aphrodite's sorrow, bonds broken, trust issues, cheating, heartbreak. Someone's not being honest. Someone's not being honest. It's this King of Swords. I would watch out for them, especially if they are, you know, you work together in a corporation, they're your boss, they have some sort of power over you. It's a negative connection. It's a toxic relationship. They're a liar. Look, Aphrodite's Sparrow, guiding, direction, movement, leadership. You are on the right path. You need to take this direction. And I think you already know what it is, okay? but the universe is encouraging it, because it's time to have that judgment moment where you look at your life and say, is this okay with me? If it's not, time to move on. That is not your soulmate, whoever this is. That partnership, if it's a business partnership, is not healthy. Okay? Ooh. Okay, three can be about cheating, right? Third party situation, Pisces, moon. Okay, so this is about really focusing on your intuition. All right, this is definitely emotional. This is intuitive. This is a connection. If you think there's somebody else, there probably is. Okay, we know what's going on in the world. There's a lot of cheating stuff going on, and if that's the case, trust your intuition. Okay, let's do a mini charm reading and see if there's any other messages for you today. I know this was a hard one, but the good news is you have bouquet coming and the Ace of Wands and the tree, so you have the ability to grow. There's just maybe this one thing in the center that maybe you've already dealt with and you've moved on and you've released it. Ooh, kiss, kiss, romance, hot. There's the palm tree again that came up before. That's about being flexible. It could be about a trip, a vacation, California, Florida, best friends, missing piece. There's someone coming in for you. Strawberry, maybe that has a meaning that is just for you. I heart to cheer, cheerleaders. This is about being your own best cheerleader. Okay, you need somebody to cheer you on, not drag you down. And we have the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, do we have Scorpio energy? Do we have someone wearing a costume, someone being fake, something coming up around Halloween? That's really close. Those are all your messages for today. I hope this helped you in some way. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click those buttons. They're right here. They're so easy. They're free, and they really help the channel. Up here, there should be a link to my Shop My. If not, check the description box below. That's where you can find all kinds of amazing trinkets and treasures. And I do have a video up that shows you, takes you on a tour. Please check that out. That will be right here. You can go to the homepage under videos and find that, and then you can scroll through it with me, and I'll talk to you about some of the things that are my favorites and why I'm doing all this. So that's it for today. Sending you so much love.